Hi there guys, welcome back to the Farrington channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my 24-hour mining results for FLUX. Okay, so taking a look at coin market cap at FLUX, as you can see since yesterday on the 16th, this has been it's basically had a bit of a full bad day. It's been down about 2.6%, and even at its lowest, it was down around about 4% for it, so it hasn't had the best day overall. But taking a look over at what to mine now. As I mentioned, I've currently turned my FLUX onto with my 3090 and my 2070. Now, at the time, it was showing that FLUX was the most profitable coin to mine. Now, I know it's consistently fluctuating all the time, hence why all these tests are necessary, just to get these little bits of results and stats, just to see exactly how it's going. So as you can see at the moment, it's way down there. Meow coin's still holding its place there, which is good to hear and see. So let me check over at the 2070 as well. Let's see if that's still up there as well. Yeah, so for the 2070 at the moment specifically, then that's the one that should be up there the most, really, because it's in 4th place. So let's have a little look over at the pools for FLUX. So as you can see at the side there, the difficulty does look like, let's go down next. I do know it has another difficulty chart. That's right, there it is. So basically, as of the, I'm going to say the 15th to the 17th, it's had a massive jump in difficulty. So 400% really, it's gone up to 500%. So I mean, that's quite quite a bit of difficulty that's jumped up there. So when it comes to the amount of coins and how much you're going to be collecting, that's going to be a lot different than what it was before. Let's have a look at the hash rate, see if that shows any different stats. Okay, yeah, so even the hash rate as well has also spiked up as well. Okay, so moving on from the difficulty and the price, let's take a look at the pool. So the pool I was mining on was FluxPool. And as I mentioned before, if you haven't mined FLUX before, then I do have a video on my channel so that you can go ahead and check, and you can set yourself up for that. But as you can see here, guys, it's saying that my estimated rewards per day is 0.387. Now, I have only recently turned back on my 3090, as I did turn this off previously. But as you can see, I do have an unpaid balance of 0.663. So I have left this on to mine for just a little longer than 24 hours, just to make sure I can accumulate as much as I could do. And also as well, I did notice that, as I just showed you on the previous clip, there was that the hash rate has increased, and also so has the difficulty as well. So we will be receiving less, and there is a lot more people jumping onto the network at this specific moment in time. I am planning on now to move my rigs themselves back over to either Meow coin or whatever it is that the most profitable coin to be specifically mining. Let's take a look back over here again. So if I just take off the 2070 there, let me just put on there. So for myself, I'm going to be using a 3080. So taking a look over at the 3080. Ethereum proof of works pushed itself up there at the 4th position, so that's not too bad. But yeah, so potentially I probably will be putting myself back onto either my ETH on Easil, something like that. That's probably what I'm going to be possibly doing. So let's have a look at the amount that I've earned and actually how much 0.663. I know there is a little bit more in the unconfirmed, but we'll just take it as that. So 0.663. And as always, for some reason, I swear with all my 24-hour videos, it always does seem to be the same. So it's about 50 cents. Again, how much it's actually earned. And I mean, if it does go up, I mean, there's no saying it could be worth potentially a little bit more than $1. But like I said, I plan on just moving this into the my trade over exchange wallet, and probably just leaving it to just sit there and see if there's ever any movement or anything like that, and move back on maybe if it does pump up it'll show in the minor profitability standards. But if it doesn't, then I'll probably just stick to mining whatever is on the top of the what to mine for that specific moment in time. So as I said, for myself, I'll probably be moving myself back over to ETH, seeing as that's there and it's at the one of the top ones at the moment. So taking all that in consideration, have you guys been mining FLUX? Are you guys part of the reason that this is pumped up? Have any of you physically jumped on there yourself? And for yourselves, what kind of rigs are you guys running? Are you actually taking a little bit more profit? Are you in a country that doesn't actually take have the the high electric fees, such as a country like myself over in EU and the UK, so which is a bit of a shame for our for our country, with the actual high price of mining makes pretty much nearly every single miner venture at this specific time definitely speculative, because and definitely not profitable at all in every sort of manner. One thing I also thought that was worth sharing as well is this tweet that I saw, basically saying Flux post ETH merge hash rate is holding strong. And as you can see, since the merge, it has actually held itself up there. They're pretty strong, and has stayed there so far. I'm assuming that's maybe because there's a lot of people that have held their equipment on there. There is some huge farms that are out there right now that have potentially just left theirs on there just purely because just to see where it goes, and to accumulate as much coins as they can do. So I mean, only time will tell whether this is going to be potentially either the next cryptocurrency just like ETH, or whether it's just going to be another coin that just stays as is really. But as you can see, its hash rate has held pretty strong since pretty much let's say from September the 1st. You can pretty much see there really, and only increased from then as well. So my last thoughts and overview for my over 24 hours period of mining Flux is it's not profitable at all, but at this specific moment, if it does still stay up high on what to mine from a 2070 to be the most one of the most profitable coins to mine, or should I say the most closest to break even point, should I say, in that sort of way, then yeah, I'll keep my my 2070 on there, but aside from that, I wouldn't be throwing anything heavy on there at all at this specific moment, unless you've got a full rig that's 2070s. And if I just take another look over at what to mine, so let's have a look. I mean, most people have let's say most people I speak to probably have about the 3070 Ti's. Let's have a look what the most for them is as well. Right, okay, so if you had a 3070, it'd probably be Meow coins, Raven coin, things along those lines. Let's take a look over at the 5700. Let's go to like AMD side of things. Where's that up there? 5700. And okay, so there'll be proof of work on that one. And then what about just the actual XT version? Yeah, the exact same. Okay, no difference on that. Okay, then let's do the last little check on the 2070 to see. And yeah, so I mean, for the 2070, it's saying the Flux. I mean, it has been showing Feathercoin. I haven't done anything or seen anything on Feathercoin. Maybe that's something that I should check out. And if you guys would like me to do a video or to see what's going on with Feathercoin, then I'll definitely check that out. Maybe even potentially mine a couple of coins. Seems to be going alright. Seems to have several pools there, but it only does have one exchange there, Bittrex, which I don't even hold an account with them. So okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I appreciate all of you that has stuck through and watched the video all the way through. Make sure to leave a like, a comment and subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well if you guys want to see further content just like this. Also guys, don't forget to check out the channel for other crypto content just like this, so that you can see further how to mines and other crypto content.